Welcome to the Hifi Hangar. This is the shop walk around February 2015. This is the turntable shelf we've just put up. So we've got the Rega ACOS Planet, which is got a rare beast really. We've got an early 2 with the wooden plinth. We've got system decks, we've got Thorens, and that actually is a Thorens 166 that's been completely restored by one of my customers, and it looks very cool. Down the speakers underneath we've got a couple of sets of Gale 401 chromes. And some Regas, some beautiful early Spendor serial number 908, 909. Got some sonic speakers there, little sweet pitch valve amp. In the cabinet we've got a Pritchard wooden tone arm ADC, that's a rarity. And underneath we've got a little Guy Sargent A10, which is a lovely little amplifier. This is our bits and pieces cabinet with all the little bits that we get from deals. You get a bag of stuff, and there's always a cleaning tool or a tone arm or something in there. We sort of collect them and put them in this little thing for interest really. I mean, people just like to see the old accessories really. Below that we've got a very nice Autophon R252R, which is a tone arm you don't really see. It's got the SPU head shell on it. And behind that we've got one of our new gel codes that we stock. We have a Fons CQ30, a really nice Scottish turntable. One of the forgotten ones and one of the best sounding in my opinion. I think they're really good. In fact, I own one at home and love it. Well, we run the gel code on that one. A little bit of Cambridge, a couple of nice Marantz bits there. And a Quad 44. Here we have a pair of the practically mythical Yamaha NS2000 professional monitors. First pair I've ever seen of these. They're the sort of souped up version of the NS1000 with a 13-inch drive unit, which is all solid. Well, it's sheet carbon fibre drive unit, very interesting. Don't really see carbon fibre drivers made like that. They need refoaming, but the new owner of these is going to do that himself. Yeah, they are very nice and very hard to find. Over here we've got our bookshelf speakers, mainly in the sort of £40 to £100 bracket, which is sort of one of our best sellers really. And we've got a QL5 JVC direct drive, nice JVC JA22 amplifier there as well. Various sort of separates on there. There's a couple of Rotan monoblocks and a big 717 Pioneer. Yeah, on here we have a Logic DM101, which is a beautiful turntable. Proper classic this is, beautiful suspension on it. A bounce on that, that's lovely. Goldring GL1, which is a rebadged Rega really, so based on the Rega design. And swinging around to the main speakers, we have some B&W DM3s. Nice pair of Kevs here. The Carlton 2, very clean. B139, B200 drivers. Following around we've got a Manticore Mantra turntable, which is another British classic. Lovely thing. Glass platter. This is a very nice rosewood example. Next up we have the iconic Transcriptors reference, which is using the Clockwork Orange film. This is in for a service. Underneath the Manticore we have a Lentec integrated, which is probably one of the hardest to find British integrators that there are. I mean, there are only 500 of these made, and this is 126. Under that we've got and it's an original box as well for that, a bit of Arcan, a bit of Marantz, and then to the turning around we've got a pair of JR150s, which were the double drive unit version of the 149. Pair of missions here. These are Keysonic Super Cubs, which are again practically mythical. I've never seen a pair before. They're basically a big cub, the classic Keysonic Cub mini monitor. These are a 6.5-inch base unit version of that with a much bigger cabinet. Another pair of 150s in lovely condition. Next to that, a nice pair of 149s as well in really good condition. Pair of Tannoy Devons, And at the end we've got a nice pair of 152, which are the Robin Marshall design monitor audio range, nothing in rosewood. Into the retro room. This is our prototype turntable. This is going to be released later in the year. It's visually based on, you know, a vintage Pioneer or a vintage Sansui, but underneath is quite a modern turntable. Icon Audio, which we're a dealer for, that's the Stereo 25. That's a lovely bit of kit. We're running them into a pair of vintage ferrograph monitors. These came from Adam Smith of Hi-Fi News and Hi-Fi Choice. These are they're a lovely speaker, to be honest. They're external crossover versions with the purpose-built stands. We're running them today. They're pretty good. Over to the sideboard. We have a pair of Lexan power amps with their matching pre's, very space age thing. They won a design award in 1974, the new Apple Macintosh has a tower very, very similar to the Lexan in build and the way it's been ventilated, and this was 40 years old, so hats off to Lexan, they sort of did the design first. We have a PR99 Revox there, which is rather nice. Well, that's the retro room, so we'll go over to the modern room now, so come through. While we're out here, this is our cable range. We've got and our t-shirts as well. But we have various cables coming because we buy a lot of systems. We tend to get the cables with them as well. So we pack them up and we have them on the wall here. So there's various ones: Russ Andrews and Siltech and QED. There's Vanden Hull there, Cable Talk, all sorts of things really. You know, you name it, it's probably there. Let's go through to the modern room. So in here we showcase the eminent technology speakers. We've got the LFT16s, the little babies, and the rather wonderful 8s, which we've got a real soft spot for. They're great speakers, everyone loves these, they are fantastic. We're running them with a Pure Sound A30, which is one of Guy Sargent's amplifiers, which is fantastic. We're a dealer for them as well. We do the Pure Sound P10 and the Step Up Transformer, that's the phono stage, which is, again, it's wonderful valve-based phono stage. This is one of our rarities. We're not quite sure what it is. It looks very, very like a Gale prototype. We have no information about it. It was rescued from a skip. If anybody seeing this video can shed any light onto this turntable, then you're welcome. It differs from the Gale because it has 2 arm boards and potentially 3 arm boards. It's belt drive. There's no external direct drive pod. It's very Gale-like. It's very thick. It's much thicker than the Gale, and that's that really. I mean, it's an unknown, but we are looking into it. Well, it's a modern room, so let's move over to the workshop where Bob works, our techie. So before we introduce you to Bob, this is a little photography area where we do all our eBay stuff and our website photographs. With our little pats and lights and stuff. This is a test bench over here. Sorry about the mess, but it's a working workshop. This is Bob. He's making our passive preamplifiers that we do. They're doing quite well. The PSA 01 and 02 single and double input passives. This is Bob building one of those now. There you go. Some of our vast collection of boxes for the products we sell. Other bits and bobs ready to be tested and that sort of thing. Yeah, we also recycle if we can't fix or something isn't, doesn't have enough value to sell on. We put it on a pallet down here, and that gets taken to car boot sales by a friend of ours who then saves it from landfill. So that's our green bit anyway. Yeah, thanks very much for viewing the video. In a month or so we'll do another one and let you know what we've got in stock.